Hi everyone, welcome to Prime Time. Here we are once again, and hello, my co-host.
Hello.
I'm Barbara Marville Kelly, and with me is my co-host Dennis Kelly. He just happens to be married to me, and I'm married to him. And we have a lot of fun, and we want to thank you for joining us. What we said the last time was we're doing Primetime TV to give you a lifeline so that you can live the best quality life in your prime anytime. So we gave a lot of tips last week, and we've been promoting on Facebook about a program that you created quite by accident. And it's called, tell them.
Master Warrior Golf.
We are so excited about this. I know I've been driving you all on Facebook absolutely wild, posting this, go buy it on Kindle, and so much more. But we're very excited about this because what's included in the Master Warrior Golf, which is the first segment of our show today, is a lot of the secrets that my husband used to become a 5-time world martial arts champion. And so we're going to kind of like set up our show this way to let you know that if you're a golfer, if you know of a golfer, if you want to even think about starting golf, this is a program that you need. We also have a DVD that can go along with it as well that my husband also did for you, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But let's give everybody a little history because we have guests coming up. We have Jim Sweeney and we have Kay Travis who's going to be joining us. They were kind of like our, should I say guinea pigs, or maybe that's not a good term,
No,
example.
I think everybody get the idea.
But it was really by accident over the years that in your classes, people were bringing their first place trophies in, and these are Tai Chi and Qigong classes that we've been teaching for many, many years. And so, long story short, you decided to actually target the golfers.
Yeah, because my students kept coming to me and telling me that it had to be the Tai Chi and Qigong because that was the only thing different they were doing. And they would come and sometimes they make dramatic changes. Mm-hmm. And well, what happened is quite by accident is we visited a very dear friend of mine, Joanne Whitaker, who passed away a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And she was a golf PhD, and she also was an MD. A woman wrote many books. She was 3 times Florida State female golf champion.
That's right.
So when we got talking about it, I was telling her, yeah, Joanne, I said, we visited her. She actually was in bed. She was bedridden just before she passed away. And I was mentioning to her, I said, yeah, I have students coming to me saying it improved their golf game, which didn't surprise me because all the attributes of what I was teaching were what was needed to become a good athlete. Mm-hmm. Well, she said she created a program called Brainwave Golf. So we had studied a lot of NLP, neuro-linguistic program, which is body language, and it's involved. It's sort of like self-hypnosis and things like that. So we had a lot in common, and she handed me a VHS, or VHR, I should say. VHS, yeah.
You know, the little old-fashioned boxy ones.
She said, here, with what you are doing, combined with what she did, she said, I just can't promote this anymore. She said, I'll give you this with the combination of what you're doing and what I did. She said that you'll have a winner, believe me, a real winner. So we took the program, I analyzed it, and I was really excited about it because it really was something that's never been done before to my knowledge. So we really worked on it and created our own video, and I decided to write actually I call it a manual rather than a book on how to improve your golf game. Well, what led to that is I did a 6-week program. There were 2 weeks of practice, 6-week program with 4 women and 4 men, and did sort of like a test, a pilot study. Mm-hmm. Well, everyone in the program improved their golf game, in some cases dramatically. So it really was exciting because this is a whole new area of where we could use all the components from the martial arts based with modern technology to really help somebody improve their golf game, in a lot of cases dramatically. Now, the people that I work with, they would have to have the basics. I don't teach them how to hold a club.
Really?
Yeah, I never even played golf. I know that's weird. But they have to have had some professional or some training to get to where they know how to handle a club, what club to use, and so on. Mm-hmm. But golf being mostly a mental game, that's why we call it the mental game of golf. And so taking a lot of concepts from the martial arts and putting them into good rudiment testing into the individual and giving them a chance to really reach a level of golf that proficiency they never even dreamed of reaching in a lot of cases. And everybody's different. you know, but the ones that really practice what we show them and really take it seriously, they all really improve their golf game. The key thing is consistent. One of the biggest things about really, I don't care if it's golf or if it's baseball, football, or whatever athletic function, the main thing in becoming a really what I call a warrior of life is to be able to develop the ability to focus and concentrate. This is the biggest weakness of the average individual. They can't focus for more than a few seconds on any given thought. So there's an old saying that attention is the weapon of the super warrior. Attention develops concentration. Concentration develops spiritual power, and spiritual power is the mightiest force in existence. So using all these concepts, century-old concepts that are actually, a lot of them have been kept secret, bringing them out and putting them into the world of athletics, I can guarantee if somebody follows this program, they will improve their golf game.
You know, it's really amazing because we live right on a golf course, and it's true, my husband nor I have ever picked up a golf club. Well, that being said, it's just kind of like a strange story, and you know, I'm guessing that if you're a golfer out there and you might be thinking, well, what can a martial artist teach me? What he can teach you is maybe a few little tips that you maybe have not been able to perfect before. And like you said, Kelly, is that focus and concentration. I watch the golfers out beyond Arla and I, and I think what I see sometimes is that the golfers that are going up, I wanted to say going up to bat, that goes to show you how much I know, but when they go up and get ready to swing, when they're done, they're more interested in what their team partners are thinking about and the comments they're making while they're walking or while they're riding to the next area where they're going to continue on with their game. And even I, as a non-golfer and not non-sport athlete, I'm thinking to myself, I would think that I would want to stay totally focused from one hole to the next, but I guess that's not easy to do because you've got all this chatter going on, and I would think that could break the concentration. When you fought in the ring, the point karate, when you did, I couldn't even talk to him. I mean, it was dead on, non-wavering passion and focus, and that's how you ended up with 5 world titles. So it goes to show that it works.
Well, the whole concept is based on left brain, right brain, reframe. So the left brain is the one that does the analysis of the game. In other words, going to the live, analyzing that, the yardage, the trajectory, what the weather conditions are, and what type of club to use. Those are all left brain things. They're analyzing. But too many golfers spend too much time in the left brain. The right brain is the visualization. That's the one that really makes the big difference, like getting behind the ball just before a tee shot or a fairway shot, looking under the ball, picturing the projection of the ball, the trajectory of the ball, where it's going, how far it needs to go, and then practicing that on your own away from the game, because that has a lot to do with it. For example, there was a sergeant in the Vietnam War that was captured by the Vietnamese. He was put in a tiger cage for 5 years in a 4x4 cage. And to keep his sanity, he would play the mental game of golf every single day, every hour, because there was nothing else to do. And of course, this to preserve his life, obviously, from going insane. And at the end of when he was rescued, after a couple months being rescued, he played in a Pro-Am tournament, shot a 70. And I mean, it's hard to believe, but it's so
he programmed
important.
his brain.
Well, yeah, you go to left brain, you analyze, right brain, you visualize, and then the reframe, for example, in the golf game, after you do the fairway or the tee shot, then when you are approaching the ball to do the next shot, the fairway shot, then the key thing is on the way there, go to the place of your highest high. To give you a little example what to do. And then try to capture that feeling of your highest high. In other words, taking like a mental coffee break. Because most people, when they go from one hole to the other, it's chatter, chatter, chatter. They lose their focus, so they're thinking about that last shot rather than thinking of the first one. So once you do that, and we used it in martial arts, before I walked in that ring, I had analyzed my opponent. I analyzed the size of the ring, it changed, and who was the referee. I did all that analysis. Once I stepped in the ring, it was all visualizing. Or before I stepped in the ring, I'd visualize what I was going to do, how I plan to do it, and then I would go through it. So when I walked in the ring, I was very well prepared, besides doing a few breathing exercises and things prior to it. Now here's another aspect of the game, because golf is not a very friendly game when it comes to the physical anatomy. Most people, most golfers end up with knee problems, back problems, lower back. Same thing with martial artists.
Very true.
That do not practice the soft style of martial arts. So when you really, what our big advantage to our program is, not only are we helping them improve their golf game, but improving their physical body and really taking their, if they follow the program, they will be able to play a better game of golf going up in the years. Being able in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, if they follow the program, they can stay physically fit, and they can actually, in some cases, even play better at that age than they did at a younger age. Just like I fight better now at 76 than I did when I was 20, 25 years of age.
And why is that?
Because of the fact of being able to understand the anatomy of the body, being able to understand our attitude, and a few things and what to eat and things like that. But the main purpose is being able to keep a mind of a child. In other words, keep a child's mind. And not, Deepak Chopra said it quite eloquently. He says, aging is a premature cognitive commitment. We see other people growing old at a certain age, and we feel we should grow old. And most golfers, just like any other athletic sport, they start saying, well, I'm right in my 60s now, and they start thinking they should be going downhill.
They accept
in
that.
their 40s and 50s.
Right, they accept
I
that.
look at it this way. You go to the Grandmasters in China, the monks, the Tibetan monks, and when they're 90 and 100 years of age, the students still can't throw them.
That's true.
They don't age
Like your master.
Because they come from the concept we're energy beings. We're not physical beings.
Mm-hmm.
And when we realize we're 99.9% energy, then we learn how to encapsulate that energy, how to build up the chi. So we become, in some ways, super.
That's right. Superhuman.
Superhuman.
We're superhuman.
Absolutely.
Superhumans. I love that.
Inside of all of us is a world champion that's waiting to be brought out. That's the concept we go by. And whether it be a world champion in golf, world champion father, world champion mother, it's all the same principles. That's what's so beautiful about our program. It's not just improving your golf game, it's improving the game of life.
Thank you very much. That was very well said. Did you
Well,
memorize?
thank you.
Did you memorize that before you came? No, I'm just kidding. We have a break coming up here, so I can't believe it already. When we take our break, we're going to bring out our guests, and when we come back, you're going to get a chance to hear firsthand the testimonials from two not only dear friends but also very avid golfers in our community that participated in the pilot study, and you'll get a chance to hear right from them live and unrehearsed here on Prime Time. And there's a lot more out there that couldn't be on our show today, but we'll be doing this show again and we'll be bringing them back. And of course, if you'd like to get involved, you can always go to Kindle and order our program, Master Warrior Golf. And you can also get the DVD when you go to dennis-kelly.com. This is very exciting, and this program really does work. You can test it out for yourself. But we'll take that little break right now, and when we come back, we're going to have Jim Sweeney and Kay Travis. And then we also have, as a grand finale, we have Lanya Berger from Arthur Murray Palm Harbor Dance Studio coming up in just a little bit. So get your favorite beverage, sit back, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy our show. We'll be right back after this.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Prime Time. We are here once again to talk about our Master Warrior Golf program because there's a lot of mind, body, spirit, health that really went into the makings of that. And if it wasn't for our special guest, Mr. Jim Sweeney, and very dear friend that participated, it probably wouldn't be here today. So we're going to have Jim talk about exactly what is going on in his golf game if you're just tuning in for the first time. I'm one of your hosts, Barbara Marville Kelly, and with me is my other host and partner in crime, Dennis Kelly. And we're just going to have a good old time in the remaining part of the show. Let's talk about this Master Warrior Golf and how you became involved with it and what it's done for your golf game, Jim.
Well, essentially, it's I got involved in it through the Tai Chi that I practiced with Master Kelly, and he introduced me to Warrior Golf. And something occurred to me the first time I read through it. Yeah, I had a copy of this long before it made it.
Yeah,
to
you
Kindle.
were the first one.
And,
Yeah.
It reminded me of, anyone has, you're a devotee of Eastern thought, and it reminded me very much of like Zen Buddhism to an extent. Some of the principles of that, as I'm sure you're aware, be awake,
Yes.
be present,
Yes.
be aware, and I kind of translate that into what you've put there, and I think consciously or unconsciously, you are very aware of it. When you put it in, stay focused. Or the first thing I would say is breathing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be awake. If you're awake, you're breathing, but be aware that you're breathing and take the right kind of breaths and bring that anxiety level down when you address the ball. Then the second thing I think is extremely important, particularly for me as an older golfer, is focus. Focus and concentration. For some reason, if we had it in the past, it kind of tends to go away a little bit, and you have to work at getting it back. And the last thing is imagining what you're doing, what you're going to do before you do it, or the imaging. See that shot down the fairway before you take that club back. Take that breath, think about what you're going to do, and then execute it. To me, that's what Warrior Golf means. Yeah.
So was that different than what you were doing before?
It gives me kind of a mantra. It gives me something to say to myself when I address the ball. I say different things. I might say, like a slow takeaway. I might say, hit through the ball, finish. Finish is a
so
big
this is
term in golf.
your own little.
I'm applying kind of my own words to the principles that you've set forth here.
So what improvements did you notice, Jim?
I think I'm hitting the ball. Obviously, you're hitting the ball a little better because you're concentrating on it.
Sure.
You were talking about the kind of the chatter that goes on. I've noticed that some of my fellow players have kind of taken a hit. I really don't talk much when I'm playing. I stop talking a lot, and stop kind of joking around. You always say good shot to somebody or nice putt or whatever, but
you're still focused.
I'm really concentrating on trying to stay within myself during the game. And those are some of the big things that I've taken away from this.
Well, it's no wonder your game improved. Jim is what I call the wonderful, perfect student because he followed through with these things. Because I tell everybody, if you follow through, I'll guarantee you, money back guarantee that will improve your golf game. And I'm not worried about making that statement.
It's really exciting to see that because over the years, we have a big, fat, loose leaf binder full of testimonials on how Tai Chi and Qigong and the Tri-Neurogenics Mind, Body, Spirit program has helped many people over the years. But it was until one day I was like thumbing through all these and just reading them. I mean, coming from the Mayo Clinic, all kinds of doctors giving testimonials. And in between all these were also letters going back to the 90s. Oh, my golf game's improved. My golf swing's improved. I'm hitting it further, and the only thing they're doing different is taking our classes. And so when we saw, just as a matter of about 4 or 5 years ago, when people were bringing in to our Tai Chi classes their first place trophies, and it was like constantly, that's when my husband thought, well, maybe we ought to really target golfers, take it the next level, and really focus on, having the application and just taking it to that next level, really targeting golf. So now with the Master Warrior Golf, it's even better. So that's why we appreciate you sharing your testimonial with us.
The imaging part, I think, is maybe the biggest part in a sense, because Dennis told me quite a while ago that, and I do this all the time, I practice Tai Chi in my head. Like I'll be lying down, getting ready to go to sleep at night or something, and I'll go through the moves to know, and I'll remind myself to do a certain thing at a certain point that I had forgotten to do before, and that's imaging right there.
Yes,
Absolutely.
That's imaging. Play that game in your head. Play it after you're done.
Yes.
Go back over it and see, I should have done this, or I could have concentrated better here, or I let myself just kind of lapse here. But it's an ongoing, continual thing.
Sure.
But it's all right in here.
Yeah, it really is.
We're very excited.
I want to show this to you guys. You can get this on Kindle. It is Master Warrior Golf by Dennis Kelly, and it gives you all the secrets, most of the secrets that you need as far as an athlete, but as far as a golfer, even though my husband has never lifted a golf club, he has everything in here for you to really improve your golf game. If you're not having a good time out on the golf course and it's more stress than fun, then you might want to think about this. Maybe you're not hitting the ball far enough. Maybe you need to build a little bit more strength. How's that working for you as far as building strength and hitting that ball farther?
Well, I think included in the book are some of the principles of dynamic fusion,
Yeah.
which
yes.
is something I kind of left out here, but I definitely should touch upon it. That I find myself sitting like this, which is just one of the exercises that so it builds up your upper body strength for the most part.
And of course, that helps in itself.
It certainly does. Technique, in golf is still extremely important. But if you'll notice, Dennis and I have talked about this. Professional golfers today are well, they're young guys typically, but they might be around 5'9", 160, 170 pounds. They're not huge guys, but they're extremely strong. They're extremely flexible, and their conditioning is very much a part of what they do. And you don't see many professional, if any, professional golfers left that are kind of overweight guys and not in any kind of condition like you did 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Sure.
It's the whole game has changed.
Well, I know that you had mentioned a couple of times when we've seen you in the neighborhood, and you'd come over and say, "Oh, I've been doing that dynamic fusion. Look at how I'm strengthening. Look at my muscles." And and you need muscle to hit the ball, right?
Notice how I'm straightening up in my chair.
Well, the interesting thing, I'll tell you a little quick story. I joined the men's 60 and over softball league. Oh, this was years ago. And this team was really like ragtag team. They were in last place of the division. So what I did is I put all these principles and I talked to the team members and told them what they should do, where they should center, how they should focus. We won the state championship.
See that?
About a year later. And of course I ran out of time. I'm doing so many different things, I had to stop doing it. But it doesn't matter. The same principles in any sport, but especially golf because it's so mental.
So mental, absolutely. Speaking of mental, as the old saying goes with the law of attraction, what you think about, you bring about. And I can't say that I have improved my golf game because I've never played golf. But over 20 years ago, I envisioned us, my husband and I, having our own TV show, and here we are. So that whole visualization, there's a lot of truth to it, and what's great about it is that this spills over into your private life, in your everyday life. So it's really something to consider if you are a golfer, or if you're thinking of starting the game of golf, why not start coming right out and learning it?
Or if you want to be a healthy golfer.
Exactly.
That's the key.
We've got it.
What you do outside the game that has a lot to do with it, and that's in the book and in the tape.
Absolutely. Looks like it's already time for a break here. We're going to take that, and I want to thank Jim for coming on board and sharing and everything.
Thank you very
What
much.
would you just say to anybody out there that is thinking of trying the Master Warrior Golf?
Well, the late, great, famous golfer Bobby Jones said the game's played in a 5-inch area.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good analogy.
Ear to ear.
I'll have to put that in my next
Warrior
book.
Golf will bring that home to you.
Well, that
Excellent.
I couldn't have said that any better. And
Excellent metaphor.
on that note, we're going to go ahead and take another little time out. When we come back, we have Kay Travis, who's going to be sharing her story on her improvement in her golf game. We'll be right back. Stay.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Prime Time. It's great to be with you once again. Gee, our time goes by so fast. If you're just tuning in, we're here live at 5 every Monday, giving you the lifeline to good health, giving you a lot of tips on anti-aging and living a really good, wholesome life. We also are having special guests coming on board, so that's always nice too, to share some really special people in our lives, including people that have done our program, especially Master Warrior Golf. We just interviewed Jim Sweeney, telling all his testimonial and little tidbits on how Master Warrior Golf has helped him. There's a lot of health tips in here that not only will help you in your golf game, but it will also help you in your life, aside from the golf game. So with us right now happens to be Kay Travis. Hi, Kay. Kay has been doing, let's see, how long have you been a Tai Chi student with us?
Not really that long. It's been about 2.5 years, maybe.
2.5 years.
Yes,
and so
approximately.
You noticed that your golf game was starting to improve, and then when you took our Master Warrior Golf, it really improved.
Oh yes, well, it actually improved a lot.
It did.
A lot more.
So can you tell us, like, we have asked her to tell the story so many times and give it to us in writing, which we do have that in our testimonial book and everything, because this is really important. What golfer wants to listen to somebody who's never picked up a golf club, but he's used all the secrets to become a 5-time world champion in the martial arts? So what were some of the first things that you noticed?
Probably the fact that I was hitting the ball further. That was really, and that's really what I was trying to strive for, because most of the people I played with hit long balls. The ladies had pretty low handicaps, and I was struggling with this handicap that was going higher and higher. So I thought, if I could just get that ball out there.
So what do you think it was? What do you think it was that helped you build muscle, get stronger, to be able to hit it harder?
Yes. I mean,
yes,
all of that.
Above,
it really, all of the above. Yes, absolutely. It just made me focus more, and I could vision my swing as far as taking the club back, coming through faster or more steady. It was it was really good. It was really helpful. It helped me to focus, have a positive attitude, which also helped. I didn't get up and think, oh, I'm going to be hitting a short shot. It's not going to be as long as the person I just saw ahead of me.
Right.
So that was extremely helpful. I just thought about it, envisioned where I had to hit it, and got up there and had positive attitude. I thought, okay, the pin is there. I'll just take that swing, a nice, easy swing, come through, and it worked. All I can say is it worked. I started in January 2012, and it took me about 4 weeks. It wasn't until the middle of February that I really started noticing anything. But I was so excited then. I went from a 30 handicap in January to a 24 handicap in March, which was only 2 months.
Wow.
2 months from when in February when I noticed it starting to improve.
Wow.
So I was so excited about that.
That's pretty major, really.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things from my students that I've worked with, and almost all of them improved their handicap.
Yeah,
They lowered their
it was
handicap.
amazing. And it stayed with me as long as I was doing a Master Warrior golf program, which was for about the next year. As a matter of fact, by the end of the next year, a year from when I had started, my handicap was down to 23. It had gone down a little bit more,
And that's
which
when you
was
had
good.
to update your testimonial letter to us.
Yes.
About that.
Yes. So it was wonderful. Unfortunately, I kind of had things come up that I wasn't so good about doing it anymore, and to prove that it works, my handicap started going up.
Oh,
and I thought,
okay.
oh, I know why. I'm not sticking to the plan.
It's all about consistency,
Yes,
really.
yes.
You know, doing the game consistently.
Oh, yes,
and did
definitely.
I think we had talked over at the club one time when you were saying that you noticed the chatter among your teammates, but yet you knew that if you stayed totally focused, which is in the program,
Yes,
teaches you
I
how
know.
to
the
do that.
reframing, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Have you ever seen any other kind of a program out there like the Master Warrior Golf?
Not at all. No. I mean, I was amazed when I even heard that your Warrior Golf program could actually affect the game. I was completely surprised.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy good.
Yes, and I mean, I still am, but I know it works. It worked for me.
Isn't that?
It's fantastic.
It really is fantastic, and to see that, you know, you started out in just a regular Tai Chi class, which you're kind of like the testimonial of all of our ancient testimonials over the years, where we'd find these letters, saying, oh, we love your Tai Chi class. Oh, and by the way, my golf game's being improved.
Yes.
And we kept hearing this time and time again. So we figured with Dr. Whitaker's little tips and her giving us her blessings on her part of the brainwave golf, and incorporating the two with what we teach in our Tai Chi classes with the breathing, the visualization.
Oh, yes.
But there's certain special techniques that aren't really out there. It has not been revealed. And with my husband is always doing the latest research and really taking a lot of little tips and a lot of secrets from the martial arts that worked for him.
Yes.
And this whole visualization thing.
It's marvelous.
It is.
Really
It is. It
Yes.
truly is. Well, would you recommend it to anybody that's a golfer out there?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's it's something that nobody would realize unless they've heard a program such as this, and just take advantage of it. I'd say wherever they can. It's been amazing. I am definitely going to try to get back into my my Warrior Golf exercises, and the breathing. The breathing was good too.
How did that help you with the breathing?
Oh my gosh, that helped me, not with just golf, just life alone. As far as just being out there, the endurance of, especially this time of the year in the summer when it's hot.
Oh, that's
and
right.
to manage to do the 18 holes.
Yes.
I find even now from that that it really helps me get through the 18 holes.
And about how many hours is that? I mean, this weather here is brutal out there in that hot sun. How long does it take you generally to go through that many hours?
Depend if there's nobody impeding us in front of us. 4 hours is really the average for most of the ladies that I play with.
Wow. And you play on a golf team, right?
I did. I am not anymore, but I did. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And unfortunately, I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to have done the reframing, like you were talking about, between shots and going from one shot to another, because playing with ladies, they tend to talk a bit, and something that I'm sure you're aware of. And then I'm thinking also of where my ball is and who's in my golf cart and where I have to take that person. And so, but as soon as I get out of the golf cart and walk to the ball, then I'm focusing and concentrating.
And that takes discipline, and you were able to achieve that.
Yes, and that's really important. It really is.
Absolutely.
Did you surprise yourself with the way you were able to discipline yourself in order to do this? Or have you been that kind of person?
Actually, no, I'm not that kind of person, but it was all in the program, because I didn't think I could be like that. So it came naturally, actually.
Did it really?
I didn't really have to work on it
So all you
that
really
hard.
needed was just a few tips, right? And on what has worked for my husband in the martial arts, and then you applied it to the game of golf.
Right. It was wonderful. It really, really was.
That is so great. We'll have to get you back out there on the golf course.
Absolutely.
I know you had a few little interferences there,
I
you know,
did. And
stuff.
then coming in at this time of the year, and it's a little difficult, but I'm working on it, and then I'm definitely going to get back to it.
Well, that is so great. We have a break coming up. See, it goes so quickly here. It really does. But I just want to thank you so much. It means a lot to us for you to come in and share with other golfers.
does.
We actually need
you.
you to help us do that, because, like I say, neither one of us are golfers. We are on a golf course. We hear the chatter, and sometimes the language is really, really some strange chatter out there.
Interesting to hear some of the chatter. Yes.
I know, and I watch from my window, and I listen and I watch, and I'm going, wow. And I would love to tell them about the program, but because they're way out there, and you don't ever do that to interrupt them.
Remember the time, this was several years ago, we heard this loud noise, somebody cussing, swearing, and this golfer is chasing a blue heron with his club trying to hit the blue heron.
Oh, that's right.
no.
I did almost go out there after that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh boy, that was great. Yeah, I forgot about
He had
that.
a bad day.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe the blue heron swallowed his golf club.
Oh,
his golf ball.
Well, there's no need to really get into that kind of mindset. And if you try the Master Warrior Golf,
Yes.
you'll see for yourself.
It's-
If you want to hit that ball further, if you want to have more strength, Kay and Jim, 2 out of 2, shared with you that they were able to build their strength. That dynamic fusion got you, didn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's actually
Oh, yes.
a century-old form of Qigong that actually has been kept secret for centuries. We've been very fortunate enough to come across that years ago. And that's part of the whole foundation, is the dynamic fusion, which not only helps core strength, upper body strength, and it also helps tremendously on the focus and concentration. And the thing is, it's easy, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's not something that you have to really work yourself up to. You pass out after you finish.
Exactly.
That's true.
It really doesn't matter.
No.
I mean, this is a very safe program as well. We don't ask you to do anything that is just out of the ordinary. And you'll see for yourself. You'll improve your golf game, and we'd love to have you give it a shot. Pardon the pun. And if you want to get the DVD that we highly recommend as well, you can get this on dennis-kelly.com. Just go to the product page. It's the purple video. And if you really want to improve, get them both. This is on Kindle right now, and we would love for you to go to Kindle and give us a rating on it. If you were one of the ones that bought it when it first went up a couple of weeks ago, we'd love for you to share your testimony, because by now you're improving your golf game. After all, you said it took, 4 weeks before you...
It was 4 weeks before I noticed anything.
See, I didn't know it was that short of a time.
I was starting to be a little leery as to whether or not it would do anything. And then all of a sudden, everything just started getting better.
Repetition, repetition, repetition.
Yes.
Kay, you're a delight as
Oh, thank
always. We
you.
love you as a
Thank you
friend,
so
a neighbor,
much.
an avid
Absolutely.
golfer.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully
Kelly
you'll come
and
back.
Barbara. Oh, I hope to.
See,
Yes.
it wasn't so painful after all,
No,
was
it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Thank you so much, dear. All right, we're going to take a brief time out. When we come back, we are going to talk about dance, my favorite passion, and I know yours too. And we're going to be talking to Lanya Berger from the Arthur Murray Dance School right here in Palm Harbor. It is our school where I learned how to tango. So stick around. We're going to show you how to dance life. We'll be right back after this.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
And welcome back into Prime Time. I'm one of your hosts, Barbara Marville Kelly, and with me is my husband and co-host and best friend and all of the above, and my dance partner.
I'm still here.
He's still here. Yeah, you are still here. And somebody else who has joined us is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Lanya Berger from the Arthur Murray Dance School in Palm Harbor, who made my dream come true to learn the tango, the Argentine tango. Welcome to Prime Time.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here today.
I am so glad that you said yes, yes, yes. And we have a lot of really exciting things to talk about dance and how important it is in life and how healthy it is. It can really help keep you healthy. Not to mention the accomplishments and the way your school teaches so methodically. I never dreamed I'd be able to learn the Argentine tango when I did. And that's a dance that my husband didn't learn. He knows the tango was a ballroom dance champion back in the day, but
That was many years ago.
that was really something that we both learned brand new. But you have a lot coming up. Let's talk about Dance Week. What is this all about? You have special events coming up, and I'm just going to let you tell everybody what's happening.
Well, July 26th is National Dance Day, and that's something that the executive producers of So You Think You Can Dance created in 2010. And so we've been celebrating it. This will be our 5th year. And it's a wonderful celebration that is a national event, is becoming more and more international. And the idea behind it is encouraging everybody to get up and dance. Because, of course, Nigel Lithgow created it initially because he wanted people to recognize the health benefits of dance and how it's such a fun way to stay healthy and have a good time. It's also great for you mentally, emotionally, all sorts of different things. So our goal is to give everybody in the area an opportunity to participate and come and have fun and dance with us on July 26th. Because of that, all day long we're doing free dance lessons. You need to just give us a call, 727-786-2224, to schedule a free lesson. And then we also have free group lessons leading up to it to learn the choreography that's created by So You Think You Can Dance for everybody to dance together on National Dance Day. So there are a couple different routines which are really neat. There's an advanced routine, there's a beginner's routine. The beginner's routine also has a version that can be danced in the chair so that everybody can participate.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. So the idea is to get everybody up and doing these routines. Because of that, we think it's more fun to learn together rather than watching YouTube. So we have free classes every day the week of National Dance Day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 o'clock to learn the routine. And then on Friday at 8:30, we do a big So You Think You Can Dance night where you get to actually draw a style of dance out of a hat, and our professional choreographers will create routines for you and things like that. So you get to kind of pretend you're on the show.
That is fun.
So much fun.
That is so much fun. Now, you also have been working with the Lighthouse for the Blind, correct?
Yes.
And that started out, that I think is when we first joined your school, when you really opened, when you did an open house, when we remember coming to your party.
Yeah,
and then shortly after that, you started, getting even more involved in the community.
Yeah, we've been working with Lighthouse for the Blind for several years now, and we like for them to be a part of National Dance Day too, because they don't have the luxury of being able to just flip on their computer and learn the choreography from a screen. They need to be actually guided. They need somebody to show them, roll your shoulder this way.
Sure.
And so we bring them in for a workshop for National Dance Week, and my teachers work to actually guide them through the choreography so they can feel it in their bodies and learn it, and then they can be a part of National Dance Day. And when we have our big party at the end of the night on the 26th, it's actually a benefit for the Lighthouse for the Blind.
Oh, that's just so cool. It really is. You have contributed so much to the community. You make sure everybody learns how to dance. And when it comes to learning how to dance, because I know that my husband actually had some issues way back when, felt like you had 2 left feet. Can anybody learn how to dance?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you,
Absolutely.
if you can walk in the door, you can learn how to dance. My girlfriend back then, many years ago, when I was about 20, 21 at the time, she broke up with me and ran off with a dance teacher. So I tried to get my mom to teach me how to dance. My mother was a beautiful dancer. Her and my stepfather won many trophies, but I was like the black sheep because my mother tried to teach me. She said, "You'll never learn how to dance." So I went to a local little dance studio and then eventually went to Arthur Murray's. And not only did I learn how to dance, but I won a national pro-am, or actually a pro-am world champion in the tango. And it helped me with my martial arts immensely, but the biggest thing it helped me was my confidence.
Yes.
It made a whole big difference.
Oh,
In
yes.
other words, it really made a major difference in my successes in my business and in the martial arts. It all was from that dance background. So I owe so much to ballroom dancing, especially Arthur Murray's.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. And you know, on a personal note too, it's Lanya's school and David, who has been teaching Kelly and I for several years now. And we came to Lanya also to talk about doing a routine for my husband's movie, The Legend of Tango Man, because he was called Tango Man in the ring because he danced around the ring doing tango steps, and that's how he was able to win various
I
championships.
confused my components. My opponents and components.
That's so exciting to even think about all that. But you know, dance is so important, and I bet you find that when students come in and they're thinking about taking dance, do you find a lot of people that are a little bit, you know, timid and shy, and then all of a sudden they blossom into this flower?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we've had folks who have been so nervous to come in, and we always say that the hardest steps we teach are walking in the door and stepping on the floor, because it's so intimidating, especially when you walk in and there are these great dancers around the ballroom. But but we find with everybody, those first few steps are the hardest. They get easier and easier after that. And once you start to feel all the wonderful benefits of learning how to dance, the health benefits, the confidence, the way that you look at yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the steps get easier and easier, and it is just nothing but a pure joy to be a part of.
You know, that is so true, because I remember when we first came to the school, and with my husband, with all his background in dance, I felt that way. But once I got out on the floor, and your instructors are so great, they make you feel really like part of a family. It's just structured. We've walked into other dance schools, walked out, and didn't go back because we just didn't have that. We didn't resonate with the school. But you are so warm and caring and loving with your students. How can they not learn how to dance? And of course, love you and love the school for what you guys are doing over there. And you really must try it. Let's give the number. I know the number: 726-786.
727-786-2224.
Okay.
You can look us up online as well, Arthur Murray, Palm Harbor, and it would be a delight to have anyone in for a free dance lesson.
And it's every day. And let's talk about when does it actually start? Did it already?
National Dance Week. Our first class that kicks it off is the 15th at 5:30.
Okay.
And then we have one on the 17th at 6:15. And then the next week it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then So You Think You Can Dance night, Friday at 8:30, and then Saturday all day long. There's stuff happening.
Long. And is that a week from the Saturday?
Saturday the 26th.
Oh, well.
Sounds exciting.
I don't think we're doing anything.
I think you're going to be
That would
dancing
be
with
nice.
us.
I think I know where I'm going to be. I'll just bring my sleeping bag and come over there on the 26th. That is so great. That is really great. Now, Lanya is also going to be coming back this week and talk more about it Wednesday on another show that we do called My Chamber TV. So you'll need to tune in for then. We'll have you live here. We're going to be talking about that. And do you anticipate a lot of people coming? I bet you do.
We do. You know, we've had people that have come from across the state, from different states. We are the premier spot in Florida for So You Think You Can Dance fans to come and be a part of it. In fact, we have one family that comes from the east coast of Florida, and this is their vacation week. The husband golfs, and the mother and the girls come to Arthur Murray and celebrate National Dance Week with us.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. Well, I know you're going to have a very successful week, like you always do, because your intentions, your caring is out there, and we're just so glad to be a part of it ourselves. We did take a little sabbatical there for a little bit, but we'll be getting back in the swing of things, pardon the pun. But it looks like we already have another break ready to go here. But is there anything else you want to share with our viewers out there about the dance school, as far as any little tidbits and what to kind of put your inhibitions aside or anything?
Yeah, I think it's important to come, relax, and have a good time, and know that it is easy to put a little fun in your life when you try dancing.
That's right. I will second that. You will third
Amen.
that. Lanya, thank you. You're a delight, and
my
we will see you
pleasure.
soon. And I hope that you will take Lanya up on her offer. I mean, how can you pass down, free dance lessons during this week? And really, it'll give you a chance to get out there and start getting warmed up. And it's also a great place to meet people.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I want to thank you for joining us on Primetime TV. And we will see you again next Monday. We have a great show planned. You're just going to have to tune in or watch my Facebook postings, because we will have some special guests then, as we did today. In the meantime, go to Master Warrior Golf on Kindle and get the tricks of the trade on learning how to master your golf game. And we'll see you next Monday, same time, same place. Be there or be square. We'll see you then.